Good evening, everybody, and welcome to our meditation on this lovely Wednesday evening. We are very happy to have everybody here this evening from wherever you are. This evening, we will be continuing to look at ways of clearing the left channel, our left channel, and we'll be talking a little bit about that. Then we'll have a meditation on clearing the left channel, and after that we will listen to a talk of Shri Mataji's and then continue meditating. And then at the end we will of course have our breakout rooms, so do stay if you have time. It's always a lovely opportunity to speak to yogis from across the UK, from across the world often, and who've been in Sahaja for varying lengths of time. Particularly if you're new to Sahaja, do stay. So if you have any questions, somebody will be able to help you and answer any questions you may have at the end of the session. So if we may have the slide of the chakra system, please. And we'll just refresh ourselves with the left channel. There we go. So our left channel, if we look at the center picture, it starts right at the bottom in our Muladhara chakra. It starts at the base chakra and goes all the way up our left side. And then it crosses over at our agya and goes over to the right-hand side in our head. And that is where our superego, the balloon of our superego, of our conditionings, of our past, of our emotions, can interfere with our Kundalini rising up through the center channel, the Shri Nadi. So it is a beautiful channel, our left channel. It's our desires, our pure desire. Now that we have our self-realization and our emotions are enlightened, our left channel is enlightened, our emotions are enlightened, it's also the channel of our emotions. And it's the channel of light. It's also, when we have problems with our left channel and it's blocked, it is the channel of the past. So it is when we think of the past too much, we get pulled into thinking what we have done, what may have been happening in our past. We get blockages. It's also our conditionings, which also come from our past living experiences, where we're brought up, the society we're brought up in, the conditionings of our families, of our schools, of our work. So all these elements can cause problems with the left channel. So it's also the moon channel, it's the cool channel. So we use the element of fire to clear the left channel a lot. And along with Mother Earth, which also clears the left channel, we use candle and we use the light of the candle to clear this channel. And that's what we'll be looking at this evening. So the left channel, again, it's our desires. So our desires, like anything, can be positive or negative. We've already, all of us here this evening, through having our self-realization, have awakened within ourselves the desire to ascend, the desire to connect with our spirit, connect with the greater power without, and be on this extraordinary spiritual journey in this life. That's the wonderful positive of the desire channel, and we can use that so strongly every time we meditate and any time during the day. If we're feeling lethargic, the lethargy comes from that left channel when it gets blocked. If we're feeling we can't do things, it comes from the left channel. Depression comes from the left channel. But we can clear that by being positive, be it by putting our attention on joy, putting our attention on positive emotions, putting our attention on positive memories of the past. It's not that we have to forget all our memories of the past, it's the negative memories, the negative conditionings that we are trying to shed. So if we could have a look at the picture of our using the candle for treatments. So this element of fire, which is one of the 5 elements, the other elements we know are the earth element, the air element, water element, and the ether element. But the fire particularly helps us clear the left side and warm up that left side. Whenever we're using fire, we have to be careful, of course, at home. So make sure that we are clear of any furniture, clear of anything that may be flammable. It helps to be sitting on the floor when we're using candle treatments. And always make sure our candles are in a safe, some kind of safe dish, so that there's no chance of dripping wax everywhere or the candle catching fire or anything. Tie hair back, make sure your clothing is well away from the candles, just with a safe distance from ourselves. So as we can see in this picture, the most simple way of using the candle is literally to have our candle in front of Mother's picture, which we always have when we're meditating, Shri Mataji's picture when we're meditating, and then to have a candle just on our left-hand side, about just in front of our left knee, and hold our left hand towards the candle. And again, always make sure you're a distance away so that you're not going to burn yourself or cause any harm. And just put your right hand out towards Shri Mataji's picture as we do, so that we are receiving the vibrations. And just gently leave our left hand in front of the candle with attention on our left channel. And we let the vibrations come in, and we let the negativity be burnt away by that candle sitting on our left-hand side. The right-hand side, we tend to need to cool down. We use cooling on the right-hand side, so we try not to put the candle, make sure the candle does not go near the right-hand side. Having said which, very early on in Sahaja, Shri Mataji was finding what ways would work to clear the channels, and she did at one time actually tell the Sahaja yogis to do it the other way around and put the candle on the right-hand side and have our left-hand side towards Shri Mataji's picture. Like everything, a number of things within Sahaja, we try what is right for us. And so long as we're not very right-sided, as long as we're not very heated on our right side, you may find that putting the candle on the right and holding your left hand towards Shri Mataji's picture will clear the left channel. But most of us find that it is this way around, that we have our left hand towards the candle and our right hand towards Shri Mataji. A stronger way of clearing the left channel is to use 3 candles. Again, we have to be very careful doing this, but with a little practice we get used to it. By having one candle, as this picture shows us, on the left-hand side, just in front of our knee. A second candle to the side, which is parallel with the hip. It's for the left Swadhisthana chakra, particularly clears using the candle to the side there. And then the third candle goes behind us, still on the left-hand side, but a distance behind us. Now be careful again with this. You may want to put them in position unlit, and make sure you can comfortably fit in that space before lighting the candles. Might be a safe way of doing it, or get somebody to help you. But keep that candle at the back on the left-hand side. And again, we sit, we relax, we place our right hand towards Shri Mataji's picture and the left hand towards the candle. Or we can place the right hand on the ground so that the negativity is going into Mother Earth. Again, see what feels right for you. Just try both hands up in front of Shri Mataji and see if you can feel any shifts. And try the right hand down on the ground and see if you feel more shifting from that way of doing things. All of these treatments we do, of course, once we've raised our Kundalini, put ourselves in Bandhan and got ourselves into the meditative state. I'm just talking through how we do it to begin with. So that is one way of using candles. If we feel a little more adventurous, or if we feel a particular catch on the left-hand side, we can do what is happening in the second picture, and the second picture below, sorry, the same, this would be lovely. So in the previous picture, you had the yogi sitting with 3 candles around, then he had a 4th candle in his hand. We can do this using 4 candles, or if you feel a little safer, we can simply use 2 candles. We can have a candle in front of us at our left knee, and then use the second candle in our right hand, and we circle the chakras with this candle in our right hand. And this is very strong for clearing specific chakras. But we work up from the Swadhisthana chakra. We start off at the base, so just up from the base chakra, of course, is Muladhara. But we start with the Swadhisthana chakra, just where the hip meets the torso of the body, and we rotate, as we do with everything Sahaja, clockwise. When we're at the front working on our chakras, we rotate things clockwise. So I'll go for the heart, as I'm at heart levels. I'll show you. So it goes to the left, down, to the right, up, left, down, to the right, up. So we're going clockwise with chakra. And again, we're putting our left hand towards Mother's photo and towards the other candle. And we're rotating with the right hand with our attention in Sahasrara, but we also try and put our attention in the chakra. This will take a little bit of time. Do it slowly, do it gently, and always make sure you keep your candle well away from your body so you're not catching your hair, your clothes, or anything else. And just slowly, gently rotate around the Swadhisthana chakra, and then we move up to the third chakra at the Nabi, left Nabi, all at the left channel, left Nabi. Then we go up to the left heart. And then we would come up to the left Vishuddhi. I'm doing it quite quickly. You do it as slowly or as first. You just feel if you can feel negativity coming off when we do this. We often find that there will be soot coming off when literally soot can come off the flames when we do this. And then we can bring it across to the left. So when the left channel comes off to the right side, we often go around the back of the head, just around to the back of the head. Again, being very careful with our candle that we don't singe our hair or our eyebrows. And we can then also use the candle to literally just go up and down the left side. And this all helps to burn off the negativity on the left channel. I'm sure we will do this on another week. We will spend a few weeks working on the left channel because it is a very hard channel. It can be a hard channel to unblock. We may do this in a group on another evening, but I'm just showing you this evening how to do this. So that channel we will now do meditation where we'll put our attention on this left channel, this Ida Nadi, and you can try practice on your own at home with the candles. So the most simplest is to just use one candle on the left hand side and put your hand out to it, place it on you can do that sitting at a table, you don't need to be sitting on the floor for that. Or we can use one candle, putting our hand towards it and circle another one up. If that is too hard, just have the candle circling up. Or we can use the 3 candles, one in front on the left, near the left knee, one to the left, level with our Swadhisthana, on one behind us on the left-hand side again. So let us now collectively put our attention inside, bring our attention to the peace, to our spirit within. Let us put our attention on Mother Kundalini at the base of our spine, and we'll collectively raise our Kundalini as we always do and put on our 7 bandhans. So with full attention in our left hand, we rotate the right hand around, left hand, and bring up and tie our first knot above our head. And we're fully concentrating on Mother Kundalini, bringing Mother Kundalini out, bringing those strands of this wonderful energy we have within us. Tie our second knot. And then our third channel, our third knot. And then we'll put on our bandhan with our left hand down by our hip, bring our right hand across and back as we place this bandhan of love over each of the chakras 7 times. And we namaste to our spirit within and the greater spirit without. And if we can have the picture, Mataji's picture up on the screen. Thank you. We rest our attention on Shri Mataji's picture. Place our hands open on our laps to receive the vibrations, with our feet comfortably apart. And we'll just take some deep breaths while we settle ourselves. And when we're ready, we can close our eyes. And if we drop both hands down towards Mother Earth, as she helps to clear both channels. And we try and feel the energy of Mother Earth, connecting with our energy, connecting with our Mother Kundalini. Take a couple of deep breaths. Breathe out slowly and gently. And if we place our left hand on our lap, keep our right hand towards Mother Earth. And place our attention to begin within our Muladhara chakra, the base chakra. And then bring our right hand up the front of our bodies 2 or 3 times, just feeling Mother Kundalini rise up as we bring our hand up that center channel up above our head. Mother Kundalini, please rise within us. Please cleanse our subtle system and take us into Sahasrara. Mother Kundalini, please take us deep into meditation. Please help us to become thoughtless. Please slow our thoughts. Any thoughts are coming. You just say, not this thought, not now. Or we forgive our thoughts. I forgive my thoughts. Now we'll ask Mother Earth to help cleanse this left channel, this desire channel. We've already been asking Mother Kundalini, we've already been desiring Mother Kundalini to cleanse us. That is our desire channel. That is that pure desire to ascend. Now, Mother Earth, please absorb any negative desires, any desires that take us away from our connection with ourselves, our connection with the greater power. Mother Earth, please absorb any negative emotions, any negative emotions which harm ourselves and create obstacles to our spiritual ascent. Please absorb them into yourself so there may be no more. We ask and desire, please, may our left channel be filled with the pure knowledge. May it be enlightened and established within us fully. We take our right hand and we can place it on our left swadhisthana, which is where our hip meets our body on the left-hand side. May the pure knowledge be completely established and enlightened within us. Our desire is to be guided by that knowledge every second of the day. We can then move our right hand up to our left nabi, which is just underneath the rib cage, on the left-hand side. We desire peace to be established within us, balance, generosity, harmony within. Please may these qualities be established within us. Any negativity trying to prevent these qualities from being established, may it be removed. And if we move our hand a little bit further up onto our rib cage, we can affirm, as we did when we got our self-realization. We confirm, I am my own master. May my own mastery be completely established within me. Through the pure knowledge, through my pure spirit, may I be guided. I am my own master. May I listen to my pure spirit. When we take our right hand up to our left heart, where our spirit resides within us, the joy, the bliss, the love, which is our pure spirit, our pure attention, our awareness of the divine, our awareness of our pure spirit. May all this be established within us. May we feel our pure spirit within us. May we be guided by it. We'll take then our right hand up to the left side of our neck, where our neck meets our shoulder. Tip our heads gently to the right. May we be strong in self-belief. May we have no guilt. As we are pure spirit, we have nothing to be guilty for. We are not guilty of anything. We are pure spirit. May we have full faith in ourselves, in our abilities to be pure spirit. Have full faith in ourselves to ascend. Full faith in self. As Shri Mataji has full faith in us. She's given us our self-realization. May we believe in ourselves. And if we take our right hand, put it on the back of our head, tip our head back. And here we ask for forgiveness. Our great power, we ask, please forgive us for any mistakes we may have made against our spirit. Or against you. Please forgive us. We ask from the heart. Forgive us for any mistakes we may have made, knowingly or unknowingly, against the divine power or against our own spirit. And if we take our right hand across our forehead, tip our head down. By the grace of this great power within us, I forgive. I forgive. We just forgive. We don't ask who we're forgiving or what we're forgiving. This great power of forgiveness works within us. It is our desire. Again, all these affirmations are our desires. And it's our desire to forgive which opens the Agya Chakra and helps the Kundalini to pass up into Sahasrara. I forgive. I forgive. And this forgiveness goes out into the world. We are speaking on behalf of the world. This is the great power of Sahaja Yoga. This pure desire for forgiveness for the world. And if we take our right hand and place it on the top of the head, press down and circle clockwise. May our left channel be purified. We humbly ask for our emotions to be purified. Any negativity within our left channel to be removed. And press down and take our hand up as we thank Mother Kundalini for cleansing us. Thank Shri Mataji for giving us our self-realization. Thank our brothers and sisters for being here this evening so we can be one. We take our hand away and we keep our attention above our heads. And again, if any thoughts are coming, not now. I surrender my thoughts. I surrender my left and right channels. And whilst we're in this meditative state, we'll listen to a talk of Shri Mataji.
As I am today talking about only on the left, I would say that to feel miserable for nothing at all is also wrong, is being unjust to yourself. The people who are left-sided must know that they are the spirit, that they are that beauty which has to come, which has to express itself, that they are not the people who have to suffer all the time and to live like miserable people. They are not. But because they take so much upon themselves, bear so much upon themselves, they become like that. And to avoid that bearing up, they may take to some other habits. You see, many people take to alcohol also for reason because they can't bear the pangs of life. They can't bear. That's why they take to. But once the spirit is awakened within you, you become so strong. You become so joyous. so spontaneous that all these things drop on. All those things, so-called diseases, so-called habits, just drop on. And you become a new, blooming personality. Now, the basics of having this center within you, you can blame God for that. Why did He give us these centers on the left-hand side? What was the need? He should not have given us these left-sided ones, so we would have been just in the center to go. But the trouble is, the human beings have to know in their own freedom how to deal with themselves. They have to learn little hard way, the wisdom. They have to know by going to extremes, we have suffered. They have to realize it. Because if they have to become truly, absolutely free, they have to rise in their wisdom. If they are not wise people, then they cannot enter into the kingdom of God, because they will be abandoned people. Say, people who are abandoned, who don't understand any laws and regulations, if you get them in England, we'll have to put them in jail. In the same way, human beings who have not got that wisdom within themselves, through sufferings only one learns, but we should not ask for suffering. When we ask for sufferings, we are asking actually for mistakes to begin with. How will you suffer if you do not commit mistakes? So when we ask for sufferings, we are committing mistakes. So what we should ask for is nothing but our spirit. And if you ask for your spirit, it is your own and you have to get it. It is in your own right that you are going to get it. It's no way that I am obliging you or doing something special for you. It's all there. You are like a light which is just to be enlightened, because I am an enlightened light. And you become an enlightened light and you can enlighten other lights also. It's very simple. If you become an enlightened light, you can enlighten others. You don't have to bother about anything else then. You become an enlightened light yourself. That's the point. It is all there. It is all your own. You have to just have it. It is as simple as that. There is nothing very complicated as these people make it, or anything that these philosophers have put before you. Nothing of the kind. It's very simple. It is within you. It is spontaneous. It is a living process. As in living process you have become human beings, you are going to become superhuman beings. It's absolutely spontaneous. You can't pay for it. How can you pay? I mean, an absurdity. If it is a living process, how can you pay? How much do you pay to the tree to grow up? I mean, in anything living, do we pay anything? How much do we pay our nose to breathe? Can we pay for it? It's absurd. It's ridiculous. The way we pay for it, we cannot. It's a living process. You have to become, an egg has to become a chick. Now, how much do you pay to an egg to become a chick? Or how much does an egg pay to the mother for becoming a chicken? It's that ridiculous. But we never understand that living things are so spontaneous. We never see living. We live with matter, with the dead, not with the living things. If you start watching a tree, you start watching a flower, how it becomes a fruit. You can't even watch because it's done so slowly. You can't even watch a flower becoming a fruit. Suddenly you find all coming up. Like when I came to London from India, I found all the trees were bare. Absolutely like dry sticks. Absolutely like dry sticks. Within a week, what I find is the green coming. Within the second week, it was all lush. Can't believe it. We never even notice. We take it for granted. It's happening. How does it happen? It's a miraculous thing. If you see it is miraculous, how these flowers, for example, the particular flowers are only on a particular tree, another are on another tree. How does it happen? Who chooses them? Who puts them in proper shape? Who organizes all that? And this is what one has to realize. And that is the all-pervading power of God that does all the living work. And once you become that, the spirit, then this power starts flowing through. You feel the power through you as Christ was touched and said some power has gone to someone. Like that. You just become a medium of that power flowing. But you are empowered to maneuver it, to manage it, to understand it. You know completely about it. You know how to give it. You know how to work it out. You know how to cure others, cure yourself. You know the complete working of your machinery. Apart from that, you get the powers to overcome all the problems of your own machinery also. It's so fantastic. Whole thing sounds very fantastic because we have never seen this before. But to us it doesn't sound fantastic when we see all these flowers suddenly turning into fruits. It doesn't sound. But we see human beings turning into fruits. Then it sounds very fantastic. How can that be? It has never happened before. Only one person would get realization, and it was such a difficult thing, and nobody got it. How is it today? I say it is the blossom time, which is being promised, which has been already prophesied. Even a great poet in your country, William Blake, has prophesied it. He said these times will come when men of God will become prophets, and these prophets will have power to make other prophets. I mean, nobody could be more precise than Blake, I tell you. He was so great to say this will happen, and this is what we have to expect when we go to anybody for seeking. Have we become prophets? And what is a prophet? Prophet is a person who is a collective being and who knows all about it. Who is the master? We call prophet a master. And that's what you have to become, the master. And that mastery is very simple because it's all built within you. Just it has to be connected. Like anything like a television set is to be connected to the mains. It's all built in, it's there. It just starts working. In the same way, you are that. You are that. Just it is to be connected. Whatever may be your caste, community, race, nationality, shapes, heights, anything, whatever it may be, makes no difference because all of you have got this great thing within you, this power of a rebirth. And you are to be born again, and you will be born again. Why not today?
We'll continue to sit in meditation for a little while, keeping our attention in Sahasrara on our spirit, keeping our attention on the peace within, and let us absorb Shri Mataji's words, the joy of Shri Mataji's words. If we now collectively open our eyes and raise our kundalinis, still stay in this beautiful state of meditation. We'll raise our kundalinis and put our band down. And we namaskar, bow to our spirit within, our spirit without. So I hope everybody is feeling centered and calm. And thank you for being here this evening. And for those who want to stay on, please do. And we'll go into breakout rooms and chat to each other. And if anybody, the people who are newer to Sahaja would like to ask any questions, do please join the breakout rooms, and yogis will help you answer any questions you may have. So thank you everybody for being here again this evening. It's just wonderful to be together. Jai Shri Mataji.